I'm saying I'm going to be a channel here, so me no share that. Come on, then you have the Kumasi Asante Kotoko prepare for a omoni Accra House of Folk. Na me play that question that, and Obumbo friendly game, and the friendly game they won a year 2-1 against Namoro. First, me near friend a year as Squad Deportivo, is your friend Namoro. Nti Kumasi Asante Kotoko no omoni si akan game the banner we no. Na Asante Kotoko enzo etimi ahye mienu. Ama Namoro enzo etimi ahye kan baako. Na yesi yes, abrante friend said Kwadwo Kotoko mfili no enra no ball game na watimi ahye go. Adama Kumasi Asante Kotoko. We are hoping building a confidence, so that we will be to me I drew the level he wants to get to, and then Kotoko for Nankasa so bepe. What you say? We are hoping he get to that level, and it was a good goal. Yeah, it was a good goal, and it's something that every single player Tobacco new club here as foundation. So they be able to prepare, able building a confidence, That is the only thing you need to play big team to say Kumasi Asante Kotoko. You need confidence. It's the more reason why Enkanimi Echem, ya possible na Oduro Jia. He needs to do something that gets the crowd on their feet. So after getting the crowd on their feet, then confidence needs to build it up. So that is what he needed. So that is what he needed. Then what me nyasa go no, that might me friend Kumasi Asante Kotoko against the former club, and ntimi nko yie nche bibia say the first time playing for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, not in a competitive game but in a friendly game. Now also what me any opportunity to score against your own club, now build your confidence. So I think it's a good one. Johnson so she go. Yeah, Johnson as with me she go. So two Kumasi Asante Kotoko new players no at me as she goes. That might me friend Kumasi Asante Kotoko. And it's something that I build more confidence. Maka me say the who here our big team no enye minute to do enye bibia. You just need something sort of a magic to build your confidence. Say fans nyanya gide wo mu wabo first game afa the amount. That should let them know say ebefa. So on a normal day that obenya bad day no, they see say that this is not him. He's having bad day at office, and they will agree to it. Say be consistent and they will talk about it. But so about first game, na no man ko then they have that kind of a mentality say won nyadi and as won to be more. But first game root me bar, then they says okay, he can do it. So in the next game, even if one now they say they then they feel zampa. It's one of the days that unya bad day. So I think that good for the two signings are one about joining Kumasi Asante Kotoko na omasha asiye tontena erema bobu ku efene Kumasi Asante Kotoko na yenka se we fankyere Kumasi Asante Kotoko new players no obeka bia Democracy Cup na Kumasi Asante Kotoko any has for Koboy Kotoko die no eno any match e ma branch efene Samba O'Neil etimigin hini wo Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That was his first match for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and it was against Accra House of Folk. I think in that game he won man of the match, and since that game he never looked back. It was a game that building a confidence to do a certain stage that or two to see with Mr. Tiyano into the new players about Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Johnson a year upon Usu, Seth Kwadwo, Francis Aqua, Heber Joe, Zakaria Fuseni, Aziz Dari Muni Nano, Monko Samba Oneho, Namonko tutorials to play against House of Folk in your first game. Because he enjoyed the same thing now. He enjoyed same. His first game was against him in front of House of Folk in a cup that now it was for that sort of a peace and other things, and we to a ceremonial game. So football, and it's a game that is going to make you, and it's a crucial game. Kotoko has, regardless how a game is it here. It's a game now going in your favor. No matter see team. And coming from the fact that since baby 2022 mu has a sebano has intimidate Kotoko no, it give you that sort of a pressure kakra. So the Kotoko game Kotoko against us game, no, preparing for Africa, no, it's a must win. It's a must win. If Kotoko want peace of mind, the players want more peace of mind. Normally they are prepared for Africa. I could bought Toyota car in Africa. No matter here peace of mind, and the peace of mind is win against House of Oak in this game. That is how I see it, and that is how many of the Kotoko fans is with me. Because boy against House of Oak, no, I'm causing you see pepe. Then some shall say boba. But if you're able to win against a House of Oak, a Qatar will be breeze. And it's the first game for the House of Oak technical bench, and they want to make a statement, so it makes the game very difficult. And game no any easy, game no any be easy. It's going to be game one. It will be a ding. Yes, it will be a ding. Considering the fact that a new manager Naba, a new manager a former Kumasa and Kotoko coach, and on Nanchino, was our assistant coaches in Munua, or me a former Kumasa and Kotoko coaches. They will all want to prove a point. They will all want to prove a point against Kumasa and Kotoko. We saw how one way or the other, Abdullah Ghazali against Kumasa and Kotoko when he came to Baba Sports and the Basake Holy Stars. So playing against Kotoko with Heart of Folk, you want to prove a point. Didi Domani wants to prove a point to Heart of Folk, saying appointment no any mistake. Najau Isa goalkeeper straight at Kumasa and Kotoko no free ho. Do you think that he want to lose? No. So it's a big game. Yes, it's a big game if you ask me. A game game a President's Cup. You won't attach that seriousness to the game. But I'm telling you for a fact, a game Kessia, the Kotoko players need to have a grade A game and a bet twice the moment the summer will near twice. No, you might learn to grab about that game as in the first game, and since then he wasn't bad till some injury set in. I went to me and getting it back and himself back into a business. But Samba O'Neal played that game very well, and after that, so I said, new players no corner busa Samba O'Neal say no yeah no. Now mom paye nya paye enchre ensunchre omunya me say they want a good game against House of Oak. That is the only thing they need. If you get a good game against House of Oak in your first game for Kumasi and Kotoko, you are done. So if they're able to pray to God, and some prayers, they are good to go. So I think that is what they need to do. Yes. And Gaka so Kumasi and Kotoko resolve one issue concerning Jesus and Kotoko Beshe, because not Gaka for the Kotoko Jesus. Nakotoko say why ha share the whole brand or mama JC for ceremonial games. Also ya meshe mu JC. But a year Gaka vice a year chairman I say Oma resolve the issue no. No resolve the issue no. He wasn't specific. So Oma resolve the issue no for Asano Kotoko to wear their own JC or wear the Gaka's JC. So now for Sunday no any behu how things will go. But almost resolve the issue, no? And we are hoping it's for the best interest of the two parties. That is what you come and so House of Folk and so Nyoma perform in terms of players they want to bring on board. House of Folk Nyoma perform because of players they want to bring on board. If you look at the House of Folk team, they've not been signing players so that now the names are not yet. So my committee and the committee is going to look say or sign the players or to players their mom. Since he came in, Kamia Kwako said Sanamana slow down kakra because some of the players that they wanted to buy no or more and so intimate fitting a system. And I said he wants to have a second look because I bumped into a player that or call House of Folk normally didn't come up, but did the money buy no abafie. Nkomo no ye personal mean to ni nisa nkomo no ha, but the truth of the matter na say okoye no nkomo na nkose na osipe enoma gina kakra so wa free high House of Folk camp to no one enso gina kakra, but House of Folk too need that game against Kumasi and Kotoko to make sure say they are having a good start. The technical team Didi Dramani, Abdullah Ghazali, Najau Isa, they need that game because Kotoko do many change in recent times. And they need to make sure say I heard Kevin Osasi saying say the Kotoko House of Folk in Prem no. You see last season in the Spanish La Liga when Real Madrid and Barcelona game bi ombo bia no team friend but na share mo so any bia na oka but it got to a point you need to redeem yourself, and redeeming yourself you need not to let this trophy go away. When has a folk so need this game to prepare for the Echo Cup or something, so they need to be up there. Game ni a big game pa nation for na say e be say Abranta friend no Razak Samson no enwa na maba ne ho wasieluwa. They want to sell him near the idea, sell one near the idea, and went to it because. But some of the players are nation selves in Nomudin Komono, feel disappointed, Kakra. And I don't know if you see they were preparing for Africa. Let me put it that way. Because it got to a point, no meaning selling no magia. So they were preparing for Africa. They had conversation with players. How many players need to say you call Africa na the moko. But South Africa ni seen channel players not can cause na ma. Minim say it was based on the African no person signing players ni be can one. I say now they wanted to sign them because since Africa ni seen channel, we've not heard to my friend here nation said so much sign Ubia. Yentiye because Ali Du Mohammed I can't for any abri, but he was someone nation for nepe because many crash per report. So if you look at Sano Mano, Nasa Bedu nations in sign player bia, but there are a couple of players from team say very much buy from team. So other players and to be free team. So if you look at that, no more for me can make you ask how they so more Uncle Africa Nibi and I want to move jaye. But see will say Dr. Kwame Chinyana to be jabo on the ball because on a second thought he think say the number of people that will feed you with football no ja almost will come back to so unya football see based on the CEO Canada na say Dr. Kwame Chinyana football so unya football and they need to augment their squad. So what I say you know yeah share when you say o metimi abobo no ma yi na bibia na enso atimi akoye abanche fe ne banahene or your league winner e my team or friend yeah baby any go stars wa ball ash good ni bia bokumasa sanu Kotoko ni bia but the chain say they say no or say Ghana football na fun no or say Ghana football na fun no because Steven Owusu banahene say Ghana football na fun no because Ghana football na entokwa no moko because sika de ma na nya ohwe ye behu na wadress hyenhyen kwa basika kapre enu botum wo hwe omo ko outside no mo ko di 2 days 3 days bape mo beto ka dam o masifie ni bi no mo live good life ba betina Ghana Premier League nim ye be boldin na ye Owusu banahene world best hwan na so still na hwenim to no de o se Ghana football no wabre and he's going for a break. Breaking yes ujabo ni bo. To say he's looking elsewhere. On the Ghana Premier League ni me kombia sa medini biem. He wants to go out. Na untimi nkobo na homo de na bibia ntimi nkoye mfama no. That is what Owusu Banahene is saying. And your players there, if you get to come, like if you get close to them, no one will be doing come out. But on sometimes you blame them because the kind of lifestyle, no, it's a problem. Unya sika bebre ba unya sika ne kakra bi a the kind of things they want to have aya na edin kama unya ka life no ho a ma life ni wie peye but say nka ho a enhye da nyema life ni yadi bebre sometimes want to tin your muscle or say we player boy ntua ka wa untumi nya ball ne bo because you are only hoping say wo bokom de wo ginagina mu anenso dachi bi onsuno be pie ma team ya be fa ma wako. That's the only thing it keeps them moving, keep them going in the Ghana Premier League. In Pia Okaye, Dubeka say, so I doubt ya in Pia Okaye. I was say they're going to me because you are only hoping so you get bigger and better chance. Now, what's what Magako Siakan? So it's the reason why they are playing the Ghana Premier League. And then some more Owusu Banahene, and so they two damn hon 7 at the air to him. Kindly subscribe to the channel. But notification bell no mama said be update about each and every single time I sabeka na won so what ma hu de wi man enso asiko akuoko Benjamin Jamfini me du beti my friend Ricardo Brass me ne metina ase am ne nsem no enso etimi bro say the dewiada me de bro me da me ho aba me san ba biem na me de more enso etimi dia bro till then I'm out.